sweet friends. I am plain. I am not feeling good, but I need to get my head off my how I'm feeling. So, um, I love this image of her face, and you can see I tried my best, guys. I tried, but I know it's not gonna be. None of the stuff that I do is gonna be perfect, but at least I'm putting an effort to do something that I do like and I do love. And I love her face. I think it's cute. So I'm going to go now and paint. And just in case you're wondering, this is from the Fabulous Faces #2. Yeah. So I'm going to see if I can push you back a little bit more. Let's see right there. I'm sorry I moved you guys. Shaky, shaky. And I also did this. I was playing. This is that Artist Loft 90-pound paper, watercolor paper, and I was playing with the inks, the Distress Oxide, and this was Bundle Sage. I used that one, and I also used Shabby Shutters. So what I was doing is I just dragged one of the colors down, as you can see over here, and then I have these stamps never used. I have to wash them now, but yeah, I never used these stamps. So I decided, these were all thrifted. I decided I was going to give it a try, and I stamped the images of the stamp with the different colors. So one was lighter and the other one was, the leaves were a little bit darker in tone. So I think I'm going to use this for my background of the girl. And what I'm doing is I'm going to color her face. I'm going to be bold. I don't know. I'm going to try to get out of my comfort zone, but this is making me really nervous. So I'm going to use Sunkissed Peach for her face, Apricot for her face, and then Crimson for her face. These are Apple Barrel, and this one is Craft Smart. Yeah, so I poured a little bit here on my tray. This is where I'm going to put my brushes. And so, yeah, I decided, something comes up in your head and you would just want to do it. And just play. That's all that matters. Just play. Yeah, and I looked at her face and I'm like, she's so cute. I also have the black for her hair. So I'm going to pour a little bit of it. Always have to be careful because I'll be honest, since I don't use acrylic paint a lot, I don't know if they actually either are good or bad. Well, that one looks a little bit yucky, but yeah. All right, I'm going to use those colors. These are the brushes, the cheap brushes that I bought. And I got my water in my little, what I call my water jug, because it's blue. And I have my eraser to erase the pencil. But I don't know. I am just going to give it a try. This is all, hopefully she'll end up pretty. But if not, this is something that I'm not daring. I don't get to do these things often. And I need to get out of my comfort zone. I need to learn how to be brave using bold colors and be daring, because let's face it, the girl's face looked like it's a little bit orangey or peachy. So let's just start with that. Let's just say we're going to start with that. Okay. So like I said, these are all acrylic paints. And you have to forgive me if if this doesn't end up looking good. I'm still going to keep it. I am still going to keep it. You know why? Because what counts is my effort. Well, that's what counts. The fact that I just did something. The books gives you inspiration. And like I said, I have not played or done faces before. And I'm like, oh, she looks so cute. I'm that kind of person. I'm like, she is gorgeous. So I don't know if adding a little bit of red will change this. Oh goodness, I am adding the red. I don't know, she looks a little bit more orangey. So let's see. See, I added a little bit of red to her face here. So how have you been? Let me know how you're doing. When I was with Hazel Anakas on her channel, she interviewed me, and she asked me some questions that are that have been keeping me, you know, thinking about where she thought my channel was going, or what, you know, if I had plans for my channel and stuff like that. And yeah, I've been like, oh, you know what? Never thought of it. Never did. Because the realization, you know, I didn't think that I would get a lot of people in my channel, you know, my channel. I didn't have, I just wanted to play, and I wanted to give people ideas and inspire people, but that didn't mean that I, you know, that I'm perfect here, or that my work is like, oh my gosh, you know, like, hey. Okay. So yeah, I'm not a perfect. I just want to know, I just want people to dare to do things that they've never done. To me, this is daring. To me, this is something that is out of my comfort zone, but I don't care. You know why? Because it's bringing me joy while I work on it. Now I feel like her face is kind of beige here, and then it goes like rosy right here. So I'm just gonna give it a little bit of more of the red, but it's not coming out pure red. It's coming out like mixed, like gelatin. I have no clue what that is, but yeah, I'm gonna get it out of there, place it here, and see if I can, yeah, blend it a little bit with the red and see if I can just give her a little bit more of those rosy look that she wants there. Yeah, and then a little bit of the rosy look on here. Just a little bit of that rosiness faded here. She has it faded here. She has it kind of faded on this side. Her face is like that. Like I said, this is not, don't expect for this to be a work of art, you know? Like, really. I'm playing. I'm just trying to figure this out on my own. Not, you know. There. And then I take out away a little bit of that there. So I'm kind of blending it because I don't want that So now I'm just gonna pour some of this beige back in here. And back in here. And that way it's not gonna, yeah, that's better. That's good. It's really good. I'm gonna work on her lips. Poke it up your lips like this. Remember Sebastian in the Little Mermaids movie? That was his comment to Ariel. Poke it up your lips like this. There. I like that. I like that. There. Okay, okay. Okay, so let's get some natural colors on the ears. And then here. There. Don't worry about her face as far as, oh my goodness, what I was gonna say, you know, how the marker is almost disappeared, because I'll go over that. I don't have, oh, you know, Fudesuneku, whatever it's called, pen, and I'll use it on that. There. And see how the lips, it's kind of disappeared on that. Don't worry about it. I'm good. Okay, so let's do a little bit of her hair. I don't know if this black ink is good, but we're gonna try it. I wet it a little bit because it's very bumpy and clumpy, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna do her hair black. I could have changed her color of the hair, but I feel like the black is gonna be nice. I still haven't figured out what am I gonna do with my goodness, with the design. But I wanted to work on her face. I wanted to work on faces, you know. Ay, Dios mío, look at this. You know, I feel like a little kid. I do. You know, it's like you're daring to do something. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people like, yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit of, I think I'm gonna give her a bun. I don't know, but I feel like I should give her like a little bun. I used to have a big, long hair that I could fluff it up, and fortunately, after 8 COVID episodes, my hair started thinning out really, really bad. So I lost almost all my hair. So yeah. Here, I'm gonna give her a bun. I didn't even draw it or anything. It just occurred to me that I could just give her a bun, guys. Let's give her a little bun. A little bit of spikiness on her little buns. You know how like when you do your hair goes all over the place? Yeah, why not? Why not? Guys, what is stopping you? Ain't no police, crafty police here. You know, just do it. Would you want to have fun? Just do it. Whoa, I think she's looking cool. Now that I gave her a little bun, I have to kind of make this area a little bit more, yay, there you go. A little bit more wider because she needs more head to hold up that big bun. You know, it reminds me of my friend because she likes to have her hair in little buns up her head. Oh my gosh, should I name her Libby? There. Oh my goodness. Look at this, guys. Hi. I love it. Okay, so, now she has hair. Oh, I feel like I should give her a little bit more hair on this side. Let me look how this girl does. Oh, she's not. Okay. Mine has more hair. But that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. There. All right, so just a little bit more of a, not too, I gotta get rid of a little bit of that there. Have to just give like a little bit of a shadowy look here. All right, there, a little bit of shadowy look. I don't know what I'm doing. I know I'm just having fun. Okay, it's just a matter of having fun. Why not? You know, I use her as a guide, but it doesn't mean that I was gonna do her the same way. Why do I have to do her the same way? No, I don't want to do her the same way. So some of the strands of her hair are falling on her face, right? You see what I'm doing? Some of the strands are just falling on her face there. I sketched her and I was like, oh, her face is not identical as that one. And I'm like, okay, Carmen, you messed it up. Now, I really wanted to give her a little bit of that orange glaze up on her eyes because I feel like she has some orange on her. I don't know. I could be mistaken, but I want to try it. Just mixing that peach, just a touch of orange. And I'm mixing it, but I want her just like a little orangey glaze, just like that. Let's see. Yeah, she has some orangey on the edges of her face. Yeah, just a little bit of orange. So now I have to blend it with her skin. I don't know what I'm doing, but I just didn't like the fact that she has some red on one side, some orange on the other, and I just wanted to give her the same. And I'm just using the acrylic paints, and that's it. I guess it's like a shadowy effect that she has. And then I'm just gonna give her orangey red lips again. Just an orangey red lips here. Yeah, that's exactly what she got. All right. So I'm gonna try to make that orangey kind of disappear. Let's see if I can do that. It's still wet. Yeah. And then I'm just wetting my brush and spreading the colors. I don't know, but There. Kind of like so far what is happening here. So I gave her a bun. I'm gonna mix now. I'm gonna just go ahead and go with the pen and start giving her colors on her eyes. I'm hoping I can use my Chinese pencil on this, and then I think I'm gonna get the acrylic markers there and here. I know it's white. I don't have to do this. Okay, and then let's get some green for her eyes. Oh wow, blue or green? Oh my goodness, I don't know. I feel like I should just give her either green eyes or blue eyes. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. I'm using my Ohuhu acrylic paints. This is gonna be for this area. Let me just change it so I have more control. This is gonna be for this area right here. Okay, there. Then the blue, I'm gonna give her blue. Guys, I'm giving her blue. Color of her eyes. Oh my goodness. When you color her eyes, she comes to life. Oh my word. Isn't she pretty? I mean, come on guys. Like I said, there's no perfection here. Don't expect for Carmelita to be perfect. I'm gonna use my acrylic markers just to give her the little strands of her hair coming down her face. When you're out and about, yes, you look messy. I'm gonna whiten up a little bit of this here with this pencil, and I like it that the pencil is helping me with this. Okay, there. Ooh, I don't know, she's looking good. So now let's go over her mouth and her face. This one is the black one. Okay, so now we're gonna go over her eyes, and then we're gonna give her a little bit of eyelashes here. Right. Oh, I'm afraid of doing this, but it says just a little bit of the black right there. Then it goes back here and gives her a little bit of the black, but no eyelashes, huh? I feel like I just give her the eyelashes. Why not? I don't have to follow that, but I'll give her some eyelashes. There. Okay, there. So her eyes, they're blue, beautiful. Es bella. Girl is beautiful. Let's make this a little bit more there. Whiter on that side, whiter on this side. There, and then just lighter here, lighter here, and then her little nose, su naricita. Then her lips, boop, 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 yoop, and voila. And I think she looks good. Wow, guys, this is so much fun. All right, so I'm gonna stop the video right here, and I have to figure out what am I gonna do to put her in my journal, and how am I gonna make her boom pop in the journal. What else should I do for her? I think I can give her a little bit of neck. What do you think? Before I go and get the rest of the stuff ready, let's give her a little bit of neck. Yes, indeed. And yeah, I think she turned out cute, guys. I really do. Just let me know what you think. Yes, yes, yes. What do you all think? So I'm just gonna come up. I have to wait for this to dry. I do, because it's gonna mess up my brush. The tip. Okay, it's dry. All right. It has a little bit of the white going down here, like on the face. So I don't know what that does, but I gotta learn to do these things, you know. And just a little bit going on down here. I guess it's not to make it too obvious that she has a neck. I don't know. Oh. So what do you think? Do you like her? It's not her. You see? She's completely different. She has green eyes. But I tried to mimic some of this for ideas. You know? Some of it for ideas. So, and I think it works. It works. She's got like chubby cheeks. I wanted her to have a slanted more face. That's the one that's slanted. But I'm not going to argue with this. You know? Because this is my creation and my version. And I do like it. I do. You know? I like it. And then the more you do to it, the more you feel like... I know there's got to be a moment that I have to stop. But Lord have mercy. This is fun. Okay. So now is... How am I going to put my amiga, my little friend here in the book? And, you know, it's the story of my life. How do I place her? If I cut her out, if I just cut her out and place her here, and then I just do a different background, because I really want this to be part of the background for her. I really do. You know? So I want her to be like cut out and placed down here. So I'm gonna think about it, meditate on it. Well, not really, but you know, just have a deep thought on this, and then I'll come back and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do on the page. All right, so I was looking in between, you know, trying to look for ideas, because I did her, but now I'm a little bit stuck. I don't know what I'm gonna come up for her background, because I did this green. I'm not too sure about it. But I like this paper that I found in my stash. This is a, it says Christine Adolph from Creation Imaginations. This is pretty old. Pretty old. But it doesn't say what year it is, so I'm sorry. It's got a little bit of shimmer. It's got like the yellows with the oranges and peaches, I don't know. And the flowers. I'm thinking about fussy cutting the flowers. And I already found the spot where I'm going to put this baby. Yes, indeed. I got the spot for that. It's going to be here. Right here. So what is Carmen going to do? Carmelita is going to go ahead and do something else. Because if I showed you my desk right now, I only have this space to work on. So I need to address this and then move on. I want to give her... I gave her freckles. Okay? I gave her freckles. And this is the color that I use for her little freckles. I don't know if you can see it right here, here, and here. I'm gonna put that away. But I want to give her like a little bit of brown, I don't know, like a little bit of highlights. See this little, it feels like a copper. It says number 92. So I don't know, I feel like, oh, you know, like, I don't know. It's like, I want her... I feel like I need like her hair to come, you know, like a little bit of alive more than... I do like what I did so far. I like the bun. So it's not a lot, but it's something. I like it. I feel like that should be enough. And then I can get this out of my desk. Her eyes are beautiful. I feel like giving her a little birthmark. I'm changing this girl up. Right here. There. Ooh, now she's sexy. Okay. She's beautiful. She's beautiful, guys. She's beautiful. Okay, so... Oh, my goodness. Let me put this away. I need to make space. Okay. Okay, Carmen. All right, so let's put this away for at least a minute. That way I can have space here. I'm gonna fussy cut her, and then we'll deal with this right here. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna speed the video because I haven't been, you know, I don't do lives, but it's not because I don't want to. It's just that I don't know how to do the whole thing. But I wish I could do lives, because that way you would be here all this time with me while I'm doing this doll, you know, like, yay, keeping me company. And then we could be chatting about God knows what, you know, the weather or the dogs or the chickens. Yeah, but this is me. This is who I am. I will learn. Trust me, guys, I will learn, and then I'll do a live. I take my time when I'm editing, which I have to edit my video for Thursday because I've been helping my daughter set up her classroom, and tomorrow is gonna be Wednesday, and I have to go over again and help her out. So unfortunately, you know, it's not like I can play all day. But I have been feeling really, really bad, guys. It's like my skin is on fire. Like I'm burning up. My husband said that even my lips look like I was, like if I had some fever or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what it is. So I kind of like that. I like that. I like it. I like it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this. We'll get this out of the way. So let's go back to the page that I'm gonna place her in. Right here or there. I don't think it does really matter. Here or there. Look at that, guys. This encourages me to continue to play. This really encourages me. I'm going to use the trimmer and cut out that particular piece. I do have an orange background, but I don't know if I should just put a little bit of this one. Wait a minute. This is giving me a hard time. Okay, there you go. I'm going to cut this side as much as I can, closest to the flower. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I feel like it's not gonna make her stand out. No. I might not use that. I might use it for something else. Let's see. I like this here, like that. Oh, I like that. I do. So let's cut this part right here. I'll just cut a little bit more so that way it goes the way it's supposed to go. Just a little bit more to the right. And let's see how it turns out. Oh, wow, almost perfect. Look at that. Almost perfect. Look at that. Wowies. Wowies. Okay, she's gonna go there. Let's get rid of that scrap. Now let's do these flowers. So I'm not going to cut exactly these flowers the way they, you know, they come out of here on my income. But I'm not doing nothing. I'm just cutting the flowers. I'm not cutting no stems, no nothing like that. No, nada. All right. So guys, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Carmelita does a little bit of everything, and I have to be inspired or in the mood, but I sure love staying creative. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. I think that's good. Let's see if I can just, and I'm going to cut this right here. You see this here? I want to cut it and then just be able to place it in that corner. Let's see if I can just do this like that. Like that. No, I want it the other way around. Oh, yeah, like that. That's good. Okay, I'm just placing elements, guys. I'm just placing elements. So yeah, I did a layout here in this book because I called it my trashy, journal. It's a junk journal, but I want it to be a mix junk journal. I just didn't want it to be trash. I wanted to have my creative designs or whatever I was gonna do in it, or a little layout, whatever it was. I didn't have that thing that, oh no, it has to be this or it has to be that. Yeah, I feel like that she is like in her element, like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna make her, and I will come later in a different day and get a cute, this one's gonna go here. Look at that, she's taking shape. I'll find a cute quote and then I'll place it there. I don't have a quote, I just wanted to play on faces. I'll be honest, I love her hair. I just can't do any, I don't have the hair to do buns on my head anymore, not even a tiny one. I asked my husband to take the little thin strip that I had, that it was long, it was like 4 inches. I told my hubby, Bobby, I want you to chop this off. He was like, what? I said, yeah, chop it off. I don't want it dangling. I'm tired of my hair being in my face all the time, so I'm letting my bangs grow. And I said, cortalo. I asked him if he didn't mind because I like to please my husband, make him happy, like, we've been in love for 41 years, and I like to see my husband happy, just for the little things. He tells me, I don't mind whatever you do, mommy, whatever makes you happy. So if I do something and I ask him and he says, whatever makes you happy, well, guess what? I'm doing whatever makes me happy. Because he doesn't mind. He's happy with whatever I choose. Isn't that funny? So, yeah, my sweet babe. I love that man. Mira que lindo. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know if I should just put, like, I want to put the flowers, like, dun, 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 like sitting. I could have just done something, which I still think I'm gonna do, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, so let's see. I have to fussy cut this last one, but like I said, I know I'm rambling, but I might speed this up, that way you don't get tired of me doing little things like this. I'm just fussy cutting. Yeah, so yeah, guys, I am going to do homework and I am going to see how I can do my live. I already told my husband, as soon as I'm done helping my daughter at the school. See, what happens is my daughter is pregnant and she had complications, and thank God they found out that she still had a baby in her tummy, let's put it that way. So even though the doctor gave her the all clear for doing exercising and lifting her little weights and whatever she used to do, mama is not happy with the doctor. So I keep an eye on her, especially if I did a lot of heavy lifting and messed me up really bad, but I was not going to allow her to do the heavy lifting. You see what I'm saying? So she knew I was struggling. Oh, whoa. Okay, so I cut all the flowers. I have to glue this one down. I like it. So what now? I'm gonna get me a white acrylic paint. Guys, my acrylic paints are in this wooden box that says cheers. And I got plenty. Putting this black one back where it belongs. It's a lot of paint, but I'm happy that I was able to do that. So I got two of those crates, wooden boxes, and then what happens is I take care. Okay, my husband is moving a chair, so to forgive that. Okay, so let's see. Excuse me. All right, I got all my little strips of fussy cutting here. All right, there, right there, right there. All right, and I'm just gonna shake this really good. It's called Snow White, and let's see if I can do. Okay, so if I do like a flower aquí, yeah, it's very liquidy, guys. It's very, very liquidy. Let's see. Oh goodness gracious. All right. So push down. There you go. Push down, and there you go. Let's do another one. I'm just pushing down my brush, which is a square one. I push it down and drag, push it down and drag, and that's how I'm getting my little petals. See? That's how I'm doing it. Very simple. I wanna fill up the area. I don't know if you see that, but the brush, the paint is like liquefied, and I shake that baby up. Here. That's it. I don't know. I probably will go over it with the marker once this is, you know, dried. I have to wait for it to dry. So my sweet girl is gonna go right here like that. See, some of the flowers are gonna be hidden. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm okay with that. And let's just glue some of the elements down. But before I do that, I don't know if that's gonna make a difference or not. Just gonna ink. Just gonna ink the edges with Vintage Photo. Does it make a difference? Yes, it does. So I'm gonna continue doing the inking of the flowers. And as you can see, my flowers are not cut perfectly. Does it bother me? Nope. Nada bothers me. Nada. Okay? Nothing bothers me. Because my channel is not about perfection. My channel is about having fun. Are we having fun? This is the only day so far, besides the errands I ran this morning, okay, that I have been able to stay and play and show you something that I've been doing. This is gonna go for next week's video, I'm pretty sure, because I have something already for Thursday, and I don't even know what it is. There, I can't remember. That goes there. But I feel like the yellow is toned down a little bit, you know, the brightness. Oh, look, there goes the dogs again. Sorry guys, if the door moves because of the wind, the dogs bark. If somebody comes in, the dogs bark. Somebody goes out, the dogs bark. I can't help it. I can't have cats because I'm severely allergic to them. But if I would have been able to have cats, I would not be going through this thing. But now I have dogs. I love my dogs, and they have to stay with me. You know what I mean? I want to ink her. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but I'm just gonna give her a little tone down on the edges. Just a little tone down on these edges. Ink my baby girl, ink my baby girl. Ooh, looks like a little shadow on this side. That was good. That's good. The shadow there. Saw that? There. It's not too bright. I could do more little, you know, fussy cutting out here, but I don't want to do that. Or should I? Like, take this out and then go up. Let me see how it's gonna look. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Carmen is crazy. Just let her be crazy, right? She's having fun. Her little hair is sticking out. Let her stick out her hair. Boom. I just want to cut wherever it looks empty or void. I don't like it. It's my middle thing. And I think let me cut this one because I don't like that. Okay, that's better. All right, let's see. There. Do 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 do. I like my flowers. I want to give the center of my flowers something. It's missing something, so I'm gonna grab again my acrylic Ohuhu markers, and oh, I hope I don't mess this up, but I'm gonna grab, who's honking? Hello. Okay, let me see something here. Does that make the flower pop? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just changing everything here. And I'm sorry this might not appeal to you, but I want it to be different. Is it bad for it to be different? Don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I need some splashes of this liquidy white. I don't know why it's like that, but I guess it's better. I'm better off doing it. See that? I'll be back. This video is gonna be a long video, but if you're still here, mwah, I appreciate it. And don't forget, while you're watching it, to please give me a little thumbs up. That helps my channel grow. I'm trying to reach 700, so yeah. So I'll be back. I'm gonna wait for this to dry, and then I'm gonna come back and give some color to the white flower. So I'm just gonna give a little different color to that. Traffic here is crazy. I think I'm just gonna give it a little bit of yellow to the white flowers. Let's see, is it dry? I think so. I'm gonna use the round one. There. Just make sure that this is dry. Yes. I don't have to do all the flowers equally. There. Make sure it's dry. Just give it a little line or something. There. One has polka dots, the other one that has the little stripes. All right. When this is completely dry, because these little blobs are huge, but when it's dry, I'll be back and then I'll put her together. Okay, I'm gonna continue doing what I was doing. I glued the page down after it was dry, and I've been gluing the elements, you know, just wanting to do a little bit here and there. Yeah, just gotta glue this girl down. And I'm debating whether I should just glue her down with the tacky glue. I don't know. I have the doctor's office calls me twice, but because I was in the school last week helping my daughter, the message doesn't go through because unfortunately the school doesn't have service, which is kind of weird. I told my daughter that didn't make me feel safe in a school where there's so many bad things happening, and you're in a school that you can't get a phone call, and then you can either make a phone call. That's disturbing for me. But anyways, her call, I tried to pick it up, and the call was not successful, let's put it that way. And yeah, so I called back. I stepped out, I called back, she didn't pick up, let me on hold for 5 minutes, tells me that she's not around. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? She just called me, how she can't be around, you know? Oh, the girl did not pick up the damn phone. And then I call again, thinking, well, if she's calling me, it's because there's something wrong. I look at my test results and I do notice that there is something wrong, but I don't do nothing about it. I don't say nothing about it because you start Googling and you know that there's always going to be an issue. So I ignored it and I don't look at it. But then now the doctor's office is calling me to let me know there's something wrong with my test results. And I'm pretty sure they're going to start changing medications again. Am I upset? No. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. That's why you got to play. I don't know, you guys, but I do love so far this right here. To me, it's the bomb. Now I need to push this a little bit because I feel that I want the flowers. Oh, you know how you put the little black around the flowers? Ay, 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 ay. I feel like I want to do that. Okay, so let's grab the acrylic marker from Ohuhu. Hi guys, look at this. The paint, the glue, the bottle cap came off and my glue ended up here. I don't know why it did that, but my hands are all sticky now. Look at the bottom. I'm happy because that's going to reinforce the sucker. I really don't. It doesn't bother me. Dogs are going to be barking again. And I want to just... I don't know if I'm going to mess it up. I don't know. And you're probably going to be saying, no, no lo hagas. Don't do it, Carmen. Don't do it. But something in me is like, go for it. Should I use a brown instead? Or should I just go for the black? Ay, ay, ay. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's do this, guys. Let's just do this. It's not perfect. You know, I don't want to do the stuff. I don't want it to be perfect. There. There. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't know what I'm doing here. What is this? Something that I not imagined that I was gonna do there. Oh, let me see if my pencil, did I put it away? The pencil's gotta be here somewhere. See what happens when you have a small space, guys? See what happens? My little, oh, I know what I did. I put it here. Okay, so now let's just, is it gonna take it? No, it's not doing it. That's not cutting it for me, guys. It's not. Oh, you know what I can do? Take the small brush, dip it in the white paint, and then just go for it. Yeah, why not? This paint is really, really, here we go. It's like highlights or something. There you go. Boop, 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 boop. And traffic is bad, so bad these days. All right, some just a little bit of this. There. So, all right. So all I need is a title, and then I can just place it there. I like what I did here. I hope you like it too. I'll continue to do more faces and get a little quote. Just need a quote, but I'm not doing that today. I'm done for today. This video has been really long, and when I come up with a quote, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it down. But I don't know, I love what I did. There was a few things that I did here. First time doing my own face. Love also fussy cutting. So there you go. I did some fussy cutting, right? I love flowers. Made my own little flowers. You see where I'm going? So was it challenging? Yes, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit challenging. But let me tell you something. I love the highlights on her hair. I don't know if you can see them, but I love that it looks like a regular natural bun. Boop, boop, boop. So there you go. I'm just gonna get me a quote, and hopefully it will, you know, make this page complete. But yeah, you have to do what brings you joy. And so far, this brought me joy. I'm gonna try to do another face. Hopefully it doesn't end up looking like this one. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I'm sorry that the video was really long. But I wanted to show you my process of what I am doing and how I'm doing it. And like I said, one of the things that I really want to do is a live. And for that, I need to study how it's done and all that good jazz. But I'm pretty sure that I will be announcing my live as soon as I feel that I'm ready. Yeah, because you have to give it a lot of thought. But it's going to be after I'm done helping my daughter with her classroom, because that takes time, energy, and a lot of, you know, like my strength. I feel like I'm depleted when I come from the school. And because it's a lot, it's not just one or two things. It's always go, 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 go. So, yeah, I hope you like her. I like her. I like what I did. I like the page. I like the flowers that I made. Yeah, the fussy cut ones. I think I should just go over my white flowers and with the black. I don't know if I ruined it, but it, my flowers are there. There. That's it. That's it, friends. That's it for today. All right. So thank you so much for keeping me company while I was doing this art journal page. And hope you like it. And if you do, please give me a like, subscribe. If you haven't, leave me a comment. How did I do for my first, you know, doll or face, whatever you want to call it? And I hope you like my layout. And I want you to stay safe and craft away, my friends. Bye.